Hello and welcome to yet another episode of Diercks Company, a Cedar Post-produced sports video log. It's been a little too long, but we're back in the best time of the year. My co-host for the day is Spencer Thompson, our local March Madness expert. Spencer, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling good, Sam. It's my pleasure to be here.
Are you excited for the tournament starting?
I am. It's like Christmas Eve for me.
So I'm going to be filling out my bracket in real time. If you have any last-minute bracket picks, we'll be here for that. So we're going to start in the East. I have Nova over Mount St. Mary's, Duke over Troy, Marquette over South Carolina, Baylor, SMU, Florida. I'll get Wisconsin over Virginia Tech. What do you think about the 5-12 Virginia or UNC Wilmington?
I like Virginia on that one.
We'll move down to the West. Gonzaga over South Dakota State. I'm picking Northwestern over Vanderbilt. Down to the bottom, Arizona. I've got Arizona over North Dakota. St. Mary's over VCU.
I think that's a possible upset for VCU to take that one too.
Florida Gulf Coast over Florida State. 14 seed over a 3 seed upset. I have no valid reasoning for this other than I think Florida State's a little bit weak.
I'm almost willing to guarantee that will not happen.
I'm picking Xavier over Maryland, West Virginia over Bucknell, Notre Dame over Princeton. So we're moving across now to the South bracket or region, one of the hardest ones. I have UNC, Seton Hall over Arkansas, Minnesota over Middle Tennessee. That's another 5-12. I have Butler over Winthrop, Cincy over K-State, UCLA over Kent State, my boy Lonzo Ball, Wichita State Shockers over Dayton, 2-seed Kentucky. Moving up to the Midwest bracket, Kansas over the play-in game that happens tonight, Miami over Michigan State. I'm picking Nevada over Iowa State. I saw a poster for Nevada in the hallway, so I think it's just fate. It's just another 5-12 upset. I gotta go with my gut. Rhode Island over Creighton. Who do you think?
Yeah, I'm going Rhode Island on that one.
Oregon over Iona. I'm picking Michigan over Oklahoma State, and then Louisville over Jackson. We'll stay in the Midwest region to pick the second round. I'm picking Kansas over Miami, Purdue over Nevada, Oregon over Rhode Island, and I'm picking Michigan over Louisville. And then staying in the Midwest, I'm picking Kansas over Purdue and Oregon over Michigan. Kansas and Oregon in the Elite Eight. I got to go with Kansas. Moving down to the South, I have North Carolina over Seton Hall. I'm picking Butler over Minnesota. I like Butler. UCLA over Cincy and Kentucky over Wichita State. And then I'm going North Carolina over Butler. I'm picking UCLA over Kentucky. And then Elite Eight, UNC, UCLA. Who do you got?
I want to pick UNC on that one, but I think I went UCLA.
Moving across to the West, I have Gonzaga over Northwestern. I think Northwestern run ends there. West Virginia over Notre Dame. Sorry, Mr. Search. Xavier over Florida Gulf Coast and Arizona over St. Mary's. I then have Arizona over Xavier and West Virginia over Gonzaga. But don't be surprised if Gonzaga goes on to win it all. Arizona over West Virginia in the Elite Eight. Moving up to the East, Villanova over Wisconsin in the round of 32. I got Virginia over Florida, SMU over Baylor. I think SMU, their main 6 guys are just too good. Baylor's looking kind of soft. Duke over Marquette, and then Nova over UVA. SMU over Duke. Who you got?
I think Duke's going to take that one.
Then Nova or Duke?
I don't know, man. That one could go either way, but I'm picking Duke just because I like them.
Okay, our final 4, Kansas, Duke, Arizona, UCLA. I think UCLA beats Kansas in the final 4 just because I like Lonzo Ball so much.
Yeah, I'm thinking the Jayhawks will take that one, but again, you go either way very easily.
And then I also have Arizona over Duke in the Final 4. Arizona, UCLA, seems pretty unlikely that the championship will feature 2 Pac-12 teams. But if it comes down to it, I think that Lonzo Ball and UCLA will be able to beat Arizona. Don't be surprised if none of our predictions happen, though. Some dark horses to think about. East, SMU, that's the dark horse, the 6th seed. They're good. Don't be surprised if they make it to the Final 4. West Virginia, who I have losing in the Elite Eight, they're really good too. Don't be surprised. Butler is very good. Minnesota is also very good. Look at those 2 dark horses. And then in the Midwest, it was Purdue and Caleb Swanigan. Also, don't be afraid to pick a bunch of upsets. You saw me pick Florida Gulf Coast over Florida State. Who do you have winning the whole thing, though?
I think I picked Kansas winning the whole thing for mine.
Why is that?
I just think that they're ready to win. They just got upset in their conference championships
Right.
by
TCU.
TCU, and so I think that they're ready to go. And they got, Frank Mason is incredible,
Right.
so I think that
Josh Jackson.
I think they'll do really well.
Tarn, who do you got winning the whole thing?
Kansas.
Kansas as well.
Yep.
So we have 2 Kansas picks. I'm a UCLA pick. Back off camera, I just changed my mind on a couple picks. I actually have SMU over Duke, and then SMU over Villanova reaching to the Final Four. I just had to have a 4-seed or lower get in the Final Four, and plus upsets are what makes March Madness so great. So to round out the show, I have one question for Spencer. If you could play anywhere D1 college basketball, where would you go?
Oh, it would be BYU for sure.
BYU, even though it's kind of in the weak WCC?
Yeah, it's in the WCC, which isn't a great conference besides St. Mary's and Gonzaga.
Right.
It's not very good. BYU is average in that conference. Shout out to my boy Jimmer Fredette, who played there. And just, growing up a Mormon, man, always been a fan.
That rounds out the episode. You can follow us all on Twitter, except for Spencer, so we just put Jimmer Fredette's tag in there. Check out shscedarpost.com for some more bomb material. Thanks to Tar McLaughlin, our producer behind the camera. Thanks to Finn Treadaway, our hype man. It's a Go Dog Day. Tune in next time. See you later.